Hey there, folks. It's Jess here from JessSherman.com. And on today's blog post, I wanted to talk a little bit about something that I've been thinking a lot about lately. It's September, and September to me always feels like a brand new year, clean slate. My kids are back at school, so I've had some time to really stop and think about my goals. And this I wanted to address this phrase, or it's actually more than a phrase, it's actually more like a mindset that comes up. It comes up for me, but it also comes up for my clients. It comes up a lot in conversations. Um, and it really keeps you from moving forward. So I just want to talk about it for a minute. And this mindset is, um, oh, yeah, my kids just won't eat that. Or, yeah, that'll work for your family, but it's just not going to work for me. And it happens a lot. I fall into this trap. I know a lot of you probably do as well. It's this thinking that change is not possible, or a change in the way that you envision it just isn't possible, and give me something else to work with. And I think if we're really honest with ourselves, I think we do this as a kind of self-preservation or a self-protection tactic. Because if we set ourselves apart, then we just can't fail, right? If we don't ever start something, then we can't fail. And when we fail at something, we feel like inadequate parents, inadequate mothers, and none of us wants to feel that way, right? We need to boost our confidence, not bring it down, right? So, but the flip side is that it keeps us from moving forward. It keeps us from imagining possibility and then taking the steps we need to take to get there. And so I think it's really, we really quickly as parents get into this, I don't even want to know kind of space, right? It's like, I don't want to know what I should be doing, but I'm not, or I can't, or I won't, because then I'm just going to feel inadequate. and I get it. I understand that, and I've been there too. It's like sometimes it's just too overwhelming. There's just too much stuff, and then you're just like, oh my god, I used to read an article, and I used to do that, and oh my god, I really screwed up my kids, and it doesn't do anything positive to our self-esteem. So but I also think it's kind of dangerous for us to go into that place of not wanting to know. I think we do want to know. We do want to know what other families are doing and what other people are doing. We do want to read blog posts and get inspiration, because that way we can dream. We can think big. We can set goals. We can set objectives, and we can see beyond our own reality. So I recommend that you stay open to possibility, and that you avoid going into the space of like, oh, I just can't do that, or I don't even want to know. Instead, open yourself up to this possibility. Think big. Imagine for yourself where you want your family to be with regards to food and feeding, and establish a filter. Establish a really targeted filter, so that when you read something or you come across a person or you get into a conversation, the first thing I always ask myself is, does this person or this piece of advice align with my values? My values as a mom, my values as a woman, as a person, as a human being, does it align with my values? And if it doesn't, then don't worry about it. Like, just filter it out. And if it does, then continue on with it and see what it can help you with. And then the other question I ask myself is, what is this person doing, or what part of this piece of advice can I integrate? What is this person doing that I can do too? Or what piece of this piece of advice can I take and do something with? You don't have to take the whole package, right? You don't have to take everything and integrate it tomorrow. Baby steps, right? Always baby steps. So, so that's all I wanted to say. It's in this season, I would encourage you to take a moment to really imagine, think big, imagine what you want your food and feeding situation to be for your family and for yourself. And then learn to forgive yourselves. Enter into this experiment, really, of integrating new ideas into your family, knowing that some of them aren't going to work, and that failure is okay, because you know what? It's not actually failure because you tried, right? It's only failure if you don't try. So learn to forgive yourselves. Think about what you want and then find the resources and strategies to get you there using this filter, this idea of like, well, only consider the things that do align with your values, and then take the little pieces and integrate things in, just baby steps. Okay, I would love to hear what your food and feeding goals are for the year. So you could post them here, or you could send me an email, and come and visit me at jesssherman.com, and have an amazing day.